Hey guys, what is up? Dace here, and yeah, as you can see, we're going to play some more Steredenn Binary Stars on the Nintendo Switch. So I've been playing a lot of this again in the last few days, got back into the game after finishing up some projects, and of course I've been coming across the secret bosses, and I just had this idea, like, hey, might as well do a video where I explain how to trigger each one and show all the boss fights and all that stuff. So let's get right into things. Okay guys, you see this cargo ship? So to get the garbage collector, we want to let 2 consecutive cargo ships pass by without destroying them at all, okay? So that's the first one. And there's number 2, so we're just gonna let him cruise right on by. Nice and easy. It's tricky when you're playing with bots because they will just automatically... Okay, see? There we know we've triggered it. That little guy that went past in the background. That is garbage collector, so we know he's on his way. Okay, here he is, you guys. So really neat attacks. I just think this is a really cool boss. Plus I just love the huge, like... well, 2 things. The spew that he's hitting up here, but also the huge structure in the back, like some sort of garbage plant, like some kind of outer space dump facility or something. I just think it's really fascinating. Now, because I'm so early into the game, I don't really have any other weapons that I've picked up. And so yeah, that's Garbage Collector, you guys. Okay, so for the secret boss, An Old Friend, when you kill an enemy there will be a chance that it drops a gold coin, and you want to collect that in order to trigger that boss fight. So let's see if we can find it. Okay, there's our gold coin. That is vital. It only sticks around for, yeah, a few seconds or whatever the case is, so you want to snatch that up quick. And here is An Old Friend. So this is obviously what we use the coin for, which I just mentioned. Okay, let's just be a little more on the cautious side. Oh god. He's not actually like a challenging boss, I'm just being a little on the sloppy side, of course. Like that. Really sweet background, by the way. It's almost done. And there you have it, folks. Okay, so we are about to enter the Red Baron fight. To trigger that, you are required to make it to stage 4 without taking a single hit. So obviously what we just finished up here was the Destroyer, the third boss. So I'm just going to select this and then we'll get right into fighting the Red Baron. Yikes. Glad I had that shield on. Because his laser does quite a bit of damage, to be honest. Okay. So that is that. Okay, so these guys are the Chabal ships. What they do is they come onto the screen, they sit for a couple seconds, and then they do like a mad dash. Typically they go off the screen, sometimes they come back for a second run at you. That isn't always the case, but what you want to do is destroy a minimum of 5, so it could be more, but from what I've noticed it's at least 5 of those guys. And then you'll trigger the Superchabal ship, which, yeah, we'll get to soon enough. Okay, here we are, guys, Superchabal. Now he's got an array of nasty attacks. But he's a fun boss. So one of the things is like he'll do these dashes all the way across the screen. And that does, it can do enough damage depending on how you're set up and all that stuff. Oh god. And that is that. Okay, so to trigger alien threat, one thing that is absolutely a must is getting Ancient Power, this 6th upgrade. Now this generally isn't here, like it drops every once in a while, like it's fairly rare, but this is definitely something you want to grab for starters. And here we are, you guys, Alien Threat. This is definitely a fun boss fight. I really love the visuals in the background and just the color of his beam and even like his ammo. Oh, it just looks so cool. Oh, you thought it was over, you... Man, I love it. Okay, let's just like keep an eye on that guy. Okay. Oh, dude. And that is Alien Threat. Okay, interestingly enough, I read online somewhere that to trigger this fight, not only are you required to get the Ancient Power, but also in the stage immediately after choosing that upgrade, you are required to use that attack to destroy this little blue spaceship that flies across the middle of the screen from one side to the other. Now, obviously, that was not the case this time around, so yeah, I'm not sure about that or where that was coming from or how accurate that is. If someone knows or can shed some light, that would be awesome. Feel free to leave that in the comments. But anyway, we're gonna continue onward. Okay, so you see the asteroid with the tentacles wriggling inside and out. That is what we are looking for. You want to... I have no idea how many you are supposed to destroy to trigger Asteroworm, but it's safe just to blow up every single one that you possibly can and see what happens. Now there are these little tiny ones, asteroids with a small tentacle on each. I'm not sure if those count towards it, and there are also asteroids with green blobs, and again I'm not sure if those contribute towards triggering this boss, but they all explode the same color, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, so it's worth just blowing them up in case. And here we are at Asteroworm. You slimy son of a bitch. He has some pretty cool attacks, by the way. Like that one, I love seeing that. There goes his skull. Anyway, that's Asteroworm. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave your comments and all that stuff below. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cheers.